I'm here with Austin, our podcast guy.
That's me.
We
Hello.
are live on Instagram, YouTube, and we're basically going to go window shopping.
I'm going to spend my entire checking account right now live on stream. I'm so excited.
We are spending money we don't have.
Correct.
We're pretending, though.
We're pretending. We each get $1 million budget, theoretically.
Yes.
So we're
$1 million budget?
$1 million. But I
Are we going to start calculating? I'm so bad with math.
No, I'm bad with math too. But you know what I'm not bad with?
Pretending in a window shop?
Yeah, hold on.
Or pretending to shop? Window
Correct,
shop,
correct.
Technically
I'm really
window
good at
shopping.
that.
I got to check if this camera's in focus. Hold on. Austin's going to tell us what the categories are.
Yes. So the categories for today that we're going to be looking at, we're going to be looking at phones, we're going to be looking at tablets, we're going to be looking at computers, camera, accessories, and then finally audio. Now, I am going to preface, it is a little bit of case by case because some of the stuff we may recommend may not be good for you. It may be overkill for you. So with that, do whatever feels best for you. Kind of use this as a guideline. And yeah. So I guess I can start and you can pull it up. Yeah. So I'm going to suggest for the phone, I mean, this is a really good deal, especially if you're a content creator like us. The Apple iPhone 15 Pro, that's what I currently have right here. This thing is crazy good.
Can you move the screen a tiny bit? See that the stupid StreamYard logo is on the price? Oh, no, the price is there. I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
Ha! Okay.
$699.95, renewed, unlocked, titanium, 128 gigs, Apple iPhone 15 Pro. I love this phone. The only thing that I wish was a little bit better is the battery life. That can
Let
be.
me see it. Is that your phone now?
Yeah, that's what I'm currently using.
Are you watching the stream?
Yes, I am watching the
How
stream.
do you like this camera, though?
Camera's
Camera
great.
on it.
I can shoot log on it.
Whatever.
If I really want to, do I do that? No, because you don't need to. But the camera's really good. I can do 4K, no problem. Actually, in some of my YouTube videos from my channel, sometimes when I'm talking to the camera, that's this. That's not even like a ZVE or an A7 or anything. That's just straight up my phone.
How much are you saving here, you think?
Well, it says $740.43 typical.
So you're just saving like $50.
You save $40.48. But you can get one for $665 refurbished
Wow.
with Prime delivery.
Dude, the iPhones they just stopped innovating. They need to put a screen
On the back
of this iPhone because
On the back.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they also need to put like audio bars when you're hitting record.
I do agree with that. With the record, yeah, absolutely.
In the camera mode, there's so
Yeah.
many content creators right now. I don't understand why there's no audio bars, right? I'm still filming with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's what's filming Instagram right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's take a look at that iPhone
Yeah, why don't we look at
12 Pro
older models?
Max.
Because usually they'll have deals on that.
Oh, Max 5G. I'm looking for fully unlocked, $349, 128
Dude,
gigs.
that's cheap.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Maybe I'll get a second one to be able to do streams like this. It's pretty good.
Apple iPhone 12 Pro, 128
Yeah,
gigabyte.
that's a good deal. So if you like what's coming out of Instagram, that's what's filming. After iPhone 7, I think that's when they really started upping the camera.
Yeah.
So, like-
iPhone 7 was like the first one with like a really good camera, and then they really started pushing it. I like so before I had this, I had the iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Yeah.
And it was just too big of a phone.
So
also tiny
is
hands.
that USB-C on the
Yes,
bottom? So you
it
can
is.
plug in like a USB mic and get really cool audio.
Correct.
So you can do like podcasting through the iPhone now.
Yep. Or I can just straight up plug a hard drive in,
Yeah. That's
like an
cool.
SSD into there.
Does that record that ProRes high codec type shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
pretty
It
cool.
shoots log. It shoots literal
Yeah.
log footage. But I mean, this is a good one right here. I mean, iPhone 12 Pro, 128 gigs, Pacific Blue, which I mean, if you're into the color, I mean, so let's see
Mine's blue.
maxed 512.
512.
404. So you're still paying
$400.
less than the iPhone 15 Pro, but the iPhone 15 Pro is, in my opinion, just has the better chip, has the better camera. But I mean, if you go look at Robert's content, I mean, most of it's probably filmed on that phone right
Yeah.
there. So
What about, are you familiar with Android or anything like that?
I haven't had an Android phone in years,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I mean, I know Samsung.
That's not our realm. But let's look at the other side of the
Galaxy. I'm assuming that's like the top phones. So let's go phones.
Oh, we got 3 people in the chat live. Hey guys, ask your talk in the comments if you want to.
Yeah. If there's something you want us to look at, definitely leave it in the comments. Let us know. So Galaxy S24 ultra cell phone 256
$949.
$949.
Phones are expensive, dude.
Well, okay, but that's probably the latest. Like, let's look at iPhone 16 right now. Oh, it's already renewed. They already have renewed ones. 16 Pro Max is $1,200. But if you want to, okay, how much was the iPhone 15 Pro? The one that I have was like 16 or 600. This one's only $769. So maybe $200 more. You get basically a brand new iPhone, the iPhone 16. Cameras, I'm not too sure about. I'm sure they're probably just as good. 128 gigs, so you still get pretty good. Refurbished $729.94, so you can also get a refurbished one that's acceptable. That's a little, that means it's like hella janky, and that phone's been out for like 2 months. But
somebody broke it. That's dope, though.
Yeah,
phones are very expensive.
they are so expensive. I'm still so mine. I'm paying monthly. I think I pay $20 a month for my phone.
What service are you?
AT&T, which is awful. AT&T. I know you're not watching this, but if you are watching this, AT&T, how am I in a major metropolitan area and I have no service?
Oh my gosh. Okay, before we move on to the next topic,
Yes.
we're gonna reveal our top gear picks too for
I gotta get my
2024.
bag. I gotta get my bag.
So stick around after that. We'll have that little segment after. But
Lead us
cool.
in. I'm gonna get my bag.
Phone. That's our top phone Cyber Monday deals. We're just doing Amazon today. And then the next one, I gotta type the banner up. We're gonna do. I'm not a tablet person, but I know people like tablets. Oh,
What I will say is
if
I were to get a tablet,
I'll tell you which one I'll get in a second.
you could probably take my screen off for the time being, but yeah, I'd probably get this. I legit haven't had an iPad in a couple years.
Dude, me too. Every time I've had one, I've never used it. Okay. Oh, we should tell Stu that we're live.
You should tell Stu, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had an iPad. Okay, here's the funny thing. I haven't had an iPad in years, and every time I would get an iPad, I would try to turn it into a MacBook.
Yeah, me too.
I would
so
add a-
then
I
I
would
end
add
up just getting a
MacBook.
freaking laptop,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like for me, the iPad doesn't do anything that I can't get on my phone or my laptop.
If
feel
they
like- I
have
feel like it's just
OS, like Mac OS on the
That
iPad,
would be
that
cool.
would be it. That would be seamless integration. They should just have one OS system.
Correct. But I don't know if they can handle it because I think they're still using like phone chips
Yeah.
in them. But yeah, so for me, iPads are always in the in-between area where it's like I can't justify getting one because I won't use it enough.
Here, I'm going to tell Stu.
But if I were to use an iPad, I have seen somebody use this really cool as like a notepad kind of thing, and that's the iPad Mini.
That's the one I would get. I would
Okay.
get, hold on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
I would also, let's share Austin's screen and then let's switch this view. Yeah. iPad mini. I would get that. That thing's small. I would use it as like a camera monitor from time to time.
I would maybe use it as that, yeah.
Use it as like little notes.
Or maybe a
you know?
teleprompter.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah.
With the
New
A17 Pro.
A17 Pro, Apple Intelligence, 8.3 inch. This is like
Yeah.
word vomit
I'm
right
getting
now.
gearless right now.
I'm getting gear turned on right now. 128 gig, Wi-Fi 6E
Austin's
plus
got a-
5G cellular.
Austin's got a hard on right now.
12 megapixel front, 12 megapixel back. Okay, so it's the same megapixel front and back. All day battery life. I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. The cameras on the iPads
are
they
not
have
as
not
good.
updated.
No.
Even these cameras on the MacBooks, like
Yeah,
why?
they're still like 1080.
Why? Oh, we should add webcam here. I'm gonna do a webcam pick. Give me that pen just so I don't forget. So
That's
your
also my
iPad
pick.
mini, what about like those Airs? What do those cost now?
iPad Air 11 inch. Let's take a look right here. We have it.
Let's do webcam after. That's the
Available
Air.
elsewhere.
That's the Air. What does
Wi-Fi
the Air
plus
cost though?
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
$649 with cellular though.
Dang, those are pricey too.
Yeah.
This is why videographers are broke.
Yes,
This
because
is
we buy
why
stuff we don't need.
TikTokers, content creators, anyone in the gear space is broke. There's just so much gear lust that they push on.
So much.
Like
642 like new.
Isn't it wild that you can get a freaking TV like this for $400, $300?
I almost just had to get a new TV because my TV was on the fritz, and we thought, because we had it for like 5 years.
And then this thing is $700. Like the smaller the gear,
And then
the
this
more
thing in
expensive
front of
it
me
is.
was like $3,600.
This little thing.
Yeah, this
Your
little
MacBook.
thing.
We'll get to the laptops.
We'll get
in
to
a
that
second.
in a bit. But so I would say, I feel like I am not the best to tell or to give advice on tablets just because I don't use them. I don't find use for them. There are uses for them, absolutely. Like maybe it's for work. Maybe you don't like a MacBook. Maybe even still, like this is a 14-inch. Maybe this is still too big for you and you just want something super compact that you can add a keyboard to, which I do like. I mean, Bridge makes really nice, like it's basically this. They make this bottom half.
Well, there's
your-
some people
your
that are
iPad.
just so used to like working on an
Yeah.
iPad, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, do me a quick favor. Put this live stream right here so I can see it too. Because I can't see. I hear people like viewing coming into the Instagram. All right, cool. Who's watching right now on Instagram?
Cody.
Cody. I like Cody.
The realtor. So yeah, I would say for tablets, I mean, I would also say like if I were to actually this is the size of a MacBook.
Yeah.
Apple iPad Pro. So I have seen people edit on this with
Yes.
LumaVision, like
Yeah.
edit full YouTube videos.
Some people also like using the Apple Pencil to edit like Photoshop and Lightroom.
yeah, I get that
You know
too.
what I mean?
I'd get this.
Yeah.
If money wasn't a
I would do
concern.
the Mini though, for sure.
The mini
can
is like
fit-
the reasonable choice, so I
Yeah.
would say the mini. But if you're really looking for like an oomph tablet, like Apple iPad Pro 13-inch is probably going to be the best. Now here's the thing: is everybody's like, why aren't you guys talking about Samsung or it's like one, I don't use them, but two, iPads or just iOS and Mac OS and all that are just so snappy, so
there's
responsive.
comments. Jeez, hold on. There's like 8 comments. Yo, what's up? It's Stu.
Where's links?
Where's links? Oh, bro, you're gonna have to do that. That's your job, Stu. You're the affiliate link guy over there.
Yeah, so Apple
Give
iPad
me.
Pro
He says,
13
"Give me." I want Mini. Give me. He's just spamming the comments.
I want mini. You're
Yo,
the one with the
yo,
Stu. You're
Stu,
the one
you-
with the card right now.
You gotta. You know, you're the daddy. Stu's the sugar daddy of CC Media. Nobody knows that he funds the whole thing. He sits back on a yacht somewhere.
He's in Texas right now. on
Ooh,
a
where are
ranch.
you, Stu? Yeah, Stu, he's just fucking spamming us. All right, well, good. Yo, put those links down, dude. Why don't you help us out? You know?
Yeah. Okay. So Apple iPad Pro 13-inch, it's pricey. It's at $1,100. I would say for this price, though, if you're gonna go there, save up just a little more, get a MacBook at that point.
Yeah. Stu just got a MacBook. How much was your MacBook, Stu?
Yeah, because I think we both got a new one this year, both him and I.
He said he just got a new MacBook. I think it's yours. Was it 15 or? Yeah, type it in the comments. All right. So no tablet for Android and Samsung. This is an Apple channel, guys.
This is an Apple
hate,
channel.
Samsung.
We hate Samsung and we hate Canon.
No, we don't hate. Hate's such a strong word.
We don't like Canon.
It's just,
here.
you know, not everybody can be cool.
Just waiting
so.
for him to pick up on the Canon hate that I
He traded in his old Mac for $800
I got
and he spent
$700 for mine.
$3,000. But what model was it, dude? What
Yeah,
model
I
was
traded
it?
in my 2019 and I got, I think, $800 or $900 for it, which was crazy. I didn't even know I'd get that much. But I traded it into Best Buy and I bought this from the Apple store. So then I just bought like stuff that I needed, like printer ink and an Xbox.
Yeah, all right, let's just segue into laptops then. We'll do webcams after. So
Okay.
we're going to do,
If you want to pull
Best-
me down then.
hold on, let me
Yep.
do laptops
So official pick while we're rounding up,
while we're talking
Apple
about
iPad Pro
laptops.
13-inch. At that, I mean, you're getting $50 off, or no, almost $200 off. About $200 off, yeah. Lowest price in 30 days, according to Honey.
How do I do this? Why is StreamYard so
So you press
dumb?
that one. Press that one.
Oh, yeah.
So you can still leave this here,
You can do that, StreamYard.
but now you're just showing a black screen. So,
All right, whatever.
so here we go. Here we go. I'm going to help him out real quick, guys. Add to stage. Bam. And then now you just don't even do that. Just do these.
But that's the custom layout.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then if you just want to go back,
Just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Wow, look.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's learning how to
do
engineer.
StreamYard.
he's learning how to engineer,
This is
ladies
why
and
we
gentlemen.
got Austin here.
All right. So yeah, now you can go back to the main
Okay, you're going to go to do laptops?
Yes.
because Stu said he traded in his $800 laptop and got a credit at Apple. At Apple.
I think this is mine right here. Yeah, I traded mine into Best Buy, but I bought this from Apple beforehand. They may not even have it available.
I know, like buying a laptop on Amazon is a little limited. I would do
in terms of Apple.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can go to
Apple, see what happens.
We can go to apple.com.
You gotta add your tab for a second.
Oh, yeah, and I'll show this tab. MacBook Pro. So I just bought this in July.
How do I share this screen?
I'll do it here in a sec.
You can do it?
Yep. Okay. I hate this is one thing I hate though, is like they make you go through like 8 hoops to go through.
Because it's an experience.
Oh, dude, they're already on the M4.
Yeah, that's what I think. Stu got an M4. No, I think he may have gotten an M3. I'm on. This is the M1 Pro Max maxed out.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
This was like a $6,000 laptop, which was crazy. Isn't it crazy that like you can buy all this stuff and all this gear for this much money, and then people still won't buy a house?
So I love this site. So this site, now you can pull it up.
Okay.
This site is called backmarket.com. It's for refurbished and used electronics. I bought my last MacBook there. But I did not buy this one. This one I bought brand new. So this is what I have. I have a MacBook Pro 2023 14-inch Apple M3 Max 14-core and 30-core GPU, 36 gigs of RAM. I think mine's 32. And then a 1 terabyte SSD. I paid $3,600 for this. This is $2,500.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
So that's the same exact model.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one thing different, but yeah, that's.
But what chip is that? The
M3 Max.
That was just the last generation. Wow. Why is it so cheap?
Because they're already on the M4, and this one's in good condition.
Oh, because they're refurbished, basically. It's a refurbished site. Yeah,
correct.
That makes sense. Whoa, that's cool.
So this is my personal pick. The thing with new MacBooks is like, especially with silicon, you could probably, because you have an M1, right?
This is an M1, yeah.
Pro?
Yeah, Pro.
And it probably still
Max.
works just fine. Probably
it's
edits
great.
just fine.
It's perfect.
Zero issues. But if you're feeling like you want something pretty new, I would say this right here, MacBook Pro 14-inch Apple M3 Max. That's what I have. I have had zero issues with.
Dude,
I've had
Apple
almost zero issues with
silicone is fucking amazing.
It's really good. Just not
the
a
fans never kick on.
my fans do kick on occasionally.
Wow.
But it's when I'm like exporting.
Dude, I've never heard this fan kick on.
Yeah. How much are you using like heavy graphics and heavy 4K
I mean,
footage?
I've done so much on this on this
So
thing.
the only time if I'm like so a podcast out of this room,
Yeah.
sometimes.
Never on mine.
Interesting.
Look at my specs though, dude. This is fucking.
All right, we're gonna spec.
Should we do like a shootout one day?
Yeah, I think we should.
M Pro Max versus like
M3 Max.
We're not that channel though. There's so many people.
There are so many people that do that.
Do those benchmark tests better.
Yep. But so this is my pick at least for.
That's your pick? Okay.
Especially for 2,600, we'll call it. For a good condition M3 Max. 2,500.
Do they sell the M1s? Go
Yeah.
Google mine.
Yeah. So what is yours? M1 Pro?
M1 Pro Max. And
M1
just max
Pro
the
Max.
fuck out of it out. Just like.
So they have the M1. Is yours a Pro or a Max?
It's a Pro Max, whatever the max is.
It's a Max. It's not a Pro Max. 14-inch, 16-inch?
16-inch, yep.
How many?
God, they're
64
cheap
gigs of
now.
RAM?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Rob's.
Dude, that's
16-inch
crazy.
Apple M1 Max, 10-core, 24-core GPU, 64 gigs of RAM. That's probably
that's
wise because you have double the
Yes.
RAM. And then a terabyte.
Yo, Stu, you should have got this.
Yeah, 1,600.
Dude,
1,600.
he's not even watching anymore.
Excellent condition, 1,700.
Yo.
This is a good one to get.
Wild.
This is a good one to get, too. Because here's the thing. With
For less than $2,000,
You
you're
can
gonna
have
get
an
this
M1 Max.
crazy pro laptop.
Yep.
I did max out my terabytes though. How many terabytes?
1,000. So you get a
Yeah, I have 4 terabytes. That's probably why
That-
it went up.
yeah.
But then you can get these SSDs. Oh, we need hard drives. All right, should we do hard drives next?
we can do hard drives, yeah.
And then we'll do webcams, and then
Yep.
we'll do camera, and then audio would be last.
Yep.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. It's crazy also how fast the price drops if you just wait a couple years.
Yeah, for me, I couldn't wait because I was doing a lot more work here. I was starting up my business. I needed something that I wasn't going to have to hop back and forth between, and I need something that could just instantly. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yo, save the links for the things you are looking for.
Yep.
That's what Stu said. Yo, I'm going to have him help us out here. Here, you freaking jumped on. Get in the stream, bro. Here, you doing stuff. Get in here. Help us out, bro. This is like a two-man.
But for people watching this afterwards, there will be a link in the description for an Amazon affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything more, but it does help out Rob. It does help him out. And yeah. And that way you can get your equipment through there, and then you can get more content like this.
You want to pop in hard drives, SSDs?
Yeah.
Here, let me change the title.
Yeah.
Best hard drives. That's a good deal. Dude, these hard drives have dropped in price so much. I remember that being like 200 plus.
So I have one of the, I also have a Crucial one, which it's not bad. Also the SanDisk one, those work just fine too. Yeah. This one though,
Dude, aren't they all the same company though?
I don't know,
Western Digital making them all?
Maybe, because this is Samsung, so they may be different. But this is what I use personally, the T7 portable SSD. They're so nice. And they're USB-C, so you can pretty much plug them into anything. They come in different colors. Let's see. What's 4 terabytes?
4 terabytes.
Let's see how much 4 terabytes. So $139.
Dude, they're so cheap.
$100 more, and you get 4 terabytes for $239.99.
Just remember, when these first started coming out, 1 terabyte was about 200 something. Just so you guys know. So like, grab hard drives right now because they're cheap.
Yeah,
those are great.
So I like this.
So you can get basically a $230 4 terabyte hard drive and a $2,000 Pro Max.
For less than $3,000, less than $3,000, you can get a monster of a unit of a PC.
Wow.
To use.
When do we cap out on this shit, dude? When do we cap out on technology? When Neuralink happens?
Yeah, I think so. And then it's just whatever you're capable of doing.
Take me to the promised land. Okay. All right. So that's your. Honestly, any SSD is pretty good.
Honestly, most of them are pretty good. Look at reviews, because that'll tell you everything.
Samsung, SanDisk, right?
Crucial.
What does the SanDisk cost? Is that the same price? Is the same brand? No, it's not. That's Western Digital, I think.
Yeah, SanDisk SSD. Let's see if I can find the one that I have. Yeah, so I have this one, the Extreme Portable, 2 terabyte, $129. So cheaper or about the same. I think they might all be the same. These ones are good too. I have I have a T7 in my backpack right now, and I have this Extreme in my backpack right now. I love them. They're great. They work just fine for what I need them for. They have a lot of storage, especially for me. Like, so I have a terabyte on here, but I also try not to bog down my system with video files. So I try to have I have a specific SSD for podcast clients. I have a specific SSD for my YouTube stuff.
Yeah. And you want to be editing on these SSDs too, because then if you're
not running out, you're not burning out your SSD
on your laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that runs everything.
What I learned from Stu is you should keep your hard drive on the laptop at least 50% full max. Like, don't max it out. Everything will start slow. Everything will start working slow.
Yeah, I don't think mine's even that high. Yeah. I just mostly have documents and then YouTube videos that I've saved, but that's megabytes at a time. For sure. So yeah, okay, so this is another good one. SanDisk 2 terabyte Extreme Portable SSD.
Cool. Let me clear it. And
USB-C as well.
That'll be the best hard drive. I'm gonna go to best webcam, and I just have one recommendation.
Are we looking at it right now?
Yeah. We are looking at the webcam right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
INSTA 360.
It's a bit pricey, so we'll look at that first.
No, but there's a new one, dude. Okay. Webcam. They just updated what so they got these new ones. Yep. So if we look at my old one, they dropped prices too. So
this is the one that you're currently watching us on. Okay. If you're watching this live, is this.
Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So that now, if you're watching on StreamYard, this bubble right here, this little bubble, is the Insta 360 link. It's super cool. You can actually move the webcam. Here, I'm going to move it, guys. You can start moving the angle. Ooh, look.
Whoa.
Me and Austin are moving now. And then they came out with a new one just this year. If you look into
Yes. So we'll go back. This one right
Insta
here.
360
Link 2.
There's two versions.
There's a 2 and a 2C. So
one
here's
of them
the 2.
has the gimbal, which
this
is $199. Yep. These are cool for like Zoom calls because they have this whiteboard AI feature that if you do this, like it recognizes that there's a whiteboard. You can zoom in with hand gestures and shit like that.
Okay.
These are dope.
That is
It's
pretty
essentially like a little Osmo camera. And then they have another version that's $50 cheaper, but it doesn't have a gimbal. I would opt for the gimbal because then you can like
do what we just showed you.
We just showed you that it's kind of nice to be able to reframe yourself without having to do anything.
Yep.
And that's the Insta360 Link 2. So I would opt for the new version because they're almost the same price. Yeah, that's the best webcam I think is out right now.
I mean, but here's the thing. People that are watching this may be like, that's a little much if you want to stop sharing my screen.
Somebody says
it's for
Austin owes me $5.
I don't know for what, Franny, but sure. A funny story is he sent me, he's my good friend. He also produces Truly Bizarre. He texted me the other day and he was like, for some reason, I think we were talking about how much like he could charge somebody for like an art piece. He was like, yeah, maybe I could do like 100,000. And Apple Pay was like, do you want to pay this 100,000? And I was like, no, I do not want to pay that 100,000 Apple Pay. But for webcam though, I'm going to find a cheaper option just because I know it's a webcam. Like it can be a little pricey. This one I have used and I use this at my old corporate job. It works great for that, but I also used it for streaming.
Yeah, you just have to have a light.
It has a light in it.
Put lighting in
it has a light in it. That's these things on the side. Look at these. These right here. These are lights right here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You do have to light it a little better.
Like, see, we have a big light here. That's why
we have a big light.
Good.
We're different. We're in a studio setting. But this though is $50, so it's down from 70. It's if you just need something for Zoom calls or something very basic, it does 1080. I would say this.
Oh yeah. Well, also too, if you have a Mac, you can stream with your iPhone. You can set it up you can get a little tripod and just put your iPhone as the webcam.
Correct.
If you don't have any money, but that's super cheap, $49. I've had one of those.
I've had one of them too. So I would say budget friendly Logitech C920. If you're not worried about the budget, then the Insta360 Link 2 would be a good one.
Yeah, cool. All right, we got to put lighting in here too at some point.
Yeah, that's you then, if it's lighting. So what are we doing next?
So we're doing, all right, let's cross these out. We did this, this.
Webcam, hard
The fun
drives.
part, let's do
camera.
Let's do camera, then lighting, because that kind of makes sense, right?
Okay, so this is where I did say a little earlier. This is where it's going to get a little bit dependent on what you're doing. Not biased, but dependent on what you're doing. But let's say you want something new. Let's say you're going to do vlogging or just handheld and you're just going to walk around and film stuff. I like this camera a lot.
Drives. What the fuck? Hold on. My dyslexic spelling. Look at this. Look at how I spell camera. Camera. This is fun. Live is fun. All right, you ready for your Austin's pick? This is kind of our pick too. But there's one caveat we know.
There's one caveat. That's why I did preface with if you're going to do vlogs or like on location stuff. This right here, ZV-E10, is really if you're filming in 4K, the picture quality for the price is almost unbeatable, except for maybe an iPhone.
Yeah,
4K looks great on your 1080. For some reason, does not look good.
And the 698 right now on Cyber Monday has a lens.
That's the one with the lens.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I'd actually just used these to set up a studio over in California, and they bought 3 of these.
Oh, this
version, and the lenses are pretty good. I mean, they're not zoom lenses like what this is, but they're
not bad.
Well, I mean, they're not major. They can zoom,
but
they're not like a 18 to 70 kind of thing. Caveat though, this is something we have been encountering a lot lately. Is if you're going to use this for podcast recording or it's going to sit there and film for an hour, make sure you have an AC unit right behind it because these things overheat so quickly.
Not quickly, like 5 times it's overheat
overheated in the 6 months we've been using it.
Yeah, in the 6 months. And we're in Vegas.
We're in Vegas.
Yeah.
So even though it is like 50, 60 degrees out now, but
it does overheat.
it does overheat.
A lot of 4K cameras overheat,
Yeah,
which is
if
crazy.
you want to mitigate that and you don't care about budget, then get an FX3.
FX30 too.
FX30 as well, but that's I think it's an APS-C.
So for double the price, you can get the upgraded version, which is put in the FX30 right now. Let's see what happens. What does that cost? That's where we're replacing our ZVE10 with. That one's
$1,600 with no lens.
Bucks. Okay, no lens. Do no lens.
Yeah, I don't like these kits because I don't know who they're coming from. This is straight up Prime and Amazon's handling it.
Okay, so for double the price, you get a camera with fans. It'll never overheat. This is a Netflix approved camera. So
is the FX30 Netflix approved?
Yeah, dude. Okay. You can upgrade. It has like 10-bit. It's got like 420. It's like
it does have 10-bit. Yeah.
It's got like 4K 120, and it's like it has so many different codecs.
Oh, here you go with a lens with a Sony G mount.
Everybody loves this camera, dude. This is like
2200.
the camera that like all the YouTubers are pushing because for the value that you get, it kind of is future proof. Yeah. Like as you grow as a creator, right? So it should have been the first camera we got here, but like, you know.
Budget. But here's the thing is the ZV-E10 does work well. Yeah. So here's the thing is like for the lives, it runs pretty okay because it's not recording. I think when you're recording for that long is when it really starts to burn.
It's got the big battery too. And if you look at the top pictures, it's got a cage. So you're not going to have to spend money on cages. It literally has like a built-in rail system.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would say this is if you're trying to really get a good camera, like really good. And like you're trying to do maybe YouTube is like your for real job and you're trying to make good money with your camera and have the best quality. Sony FX30. Now I will say it is an APS-C camera. Yes. So it's not full frame.
Yeah, but that one has dual ISO.
So Sony's are great with low light.
Light's great.
Low light is great on Sony.
So that'll be we're going with Sony, huh? We're doing Sony recommendations.
Well, here's the thing: is like I'm not too familiar with what Canon has out in the price range of a ZV-E10.
I wouldn't. There's no low budget Canon camera except for.
Let's see.
Yeah, maybe
EOS Rebel
it's
T7.
so hard,
it's a DSLR.
Dude. Like Canon's low budget options are kind of crappy.
Look at that. And when I look up Canon, it gives me a ZV-1F.
No, there's nothing I can recommend.
There's this too. Like, so I know my assistant got one of these and she's just doing vlog. Like, let's say you're trying to get you have a college student child or, somebody who just wants to get into filming and stuff, but you don't want to drop a ton of money. You don't know if they're going to stick with it. This is still a good one. The ZV-1F. It's a fixed lens, but it does have digital zoom.
It's a wide angle too.
I think
it's the wide angle.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
This is still really good, like a really good quality. It's a Zeiss lens. Mm-hmm. $398 down from $500.
You know what are pretty good budget cameras are the Blackmagic.
Yeah, the Pocket Cinemas.
Yep.
Let's see what
because if you're into sort of like the cinema type of stuff, go with the Blackmagic. The battery life is kind of shitty, but for $1,200, you get a lot of features.
Yeah.
Even some of the new Lumix cameras, the Panasonics.
Okay.
So
the only reason why I like Sony and Canon so much is like the top two is like there's just so much more aftermarket support for them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like cages, mics, mounts, lighting, tripods, all that. I mean, granted, tripods pretty universal, but excuse me, but I know a lot of people have used this camera and they really like it. And $1,295, I mean, that's a new Pocket Cinema 4K.
I'll just say any camera that has come out in the last 5 years is a good camera.
As long as it's not a DSLR, I prefer mirrorless.
And just, obviously pair it with a great lens and you're stoked.
Yeah.
Like the quality is going to be freaking great.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. So ZV-E10 is kind of my budget pick.
ZV-E10, yeah.
ZV-E10.
I would go with the FX30 for me.
Okay.
Because for $1,500, like
double. You're kind of future-proofing yourself.
Future-proof it. Yep. It's Netflix approved. Like it doesn't overheat, especially if you're in the hot area. So I would do FX30. But yeah, there's so many options right now. those are our picks. Should we move on to, okay, let's do lighting. Lighting's kind of fun. I got a fun
lighting I'm going to
for you.
leave to you because
Yeah,
I'm not
I'll tell you what to do. Hold on. Let me just change our banner. Best lighting. Okay. Best lighting deal, Cyber Monday. All right. There's so many good lights right now, dude.
There is. I have one for, let's say you get that ZVE 10 and you want to put a light on it. This one.
Hold on. There we go. Hey, that's pretty good.
This right here.
Yeah.
For $14.
Dude, don't sleep on Newer.
Newer is so good. That's going to be one of my personal picks later. Is a Newer item. But this, I have some of these, and it's RGB, so you can do a lot. But let's say, for example, you're shooting a lot of low light stuff. There you go. You have a light.
Yep. There you go for $13 right now.
Yeah, for $13, Cyber Monday deal down 32%. This is cool.
Type in Ulanzi. Ulanzi is like the sleeper brand too. And that'll be my budget light. Yep. And then type in Cob Light or something.
Cob?
Yeah, it's called Cob.
Cob.
Like corn on the cob.
Yep.
It should keep going. It should look like what we have in the studio. Yeah, one of those. Because that's an RGB. And for $129, you get an RGB
coupon.
light, which basically these colored lights, you can't see here. Well, hold on, I'll show you. You basically can color the room.
Yep.
And you can get this white light up here for $129. And that is the brand's called Ulanzi. I think it's called Ulanzi. I don't know if it's a Chinese company.
Ulanzi is probably,
it's probably, like
2700K
Shein or Shein. I don't know how to pronounce any of that stuff. Yeah.
Probably goes. You guys heard of Shamu?
But that's my top pick for lighting. If you were going to do a studio light.
If you're
for
Austin's
light, pocket light, like that's
the little newer
$15 for
$13 newer, and it's just a shoe mount. You just screw it onto your shoe mount on the top of your camera right here. I mean, for the ZVE 10, it's going to be right here.
Nice.
It's going to be right here. You're going to screw that on. Now you have a light.
Also, what about a ring light? People like ring lights. Let's go. Ring light, tripod, selfie. There's tripods. We're going to skip tripods. So for just regular content creators, like these do the job, dude.
They do the job. I will give them that.
Because they have a phone holder.
Yeah.
They literally have the tripod, and like you can't really beat like convenience sometimes.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I would get that one.
This one.
Yeah, I would get the tabletop one.
The tabletop one looks good.
Because then you can throw it in a backpack.
Yep.
The ring light's
$21.
It's $21.
You can adjust an iOS or Android, so you can control it. You can put your phone in right there and then dial it in. So, yeah.
Rick's on Instagram. Hey, Rick, join the live on YouTube. The link's in my bio. What's up, buddy? My Meta glasses tell me that
I can hear.
It's crazy.
I can hear.
Yeah.
From your Meta glasses.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. UBZ's 10-inch selfie ring light with tripod stand, cell phone holder.
UB size, bro.
UB size. UBsoft.
UB size.
All right then. $21 new. Can't really complain with that. It's a ring light. I mean, ring lights you can kind of pick one at random and you'll probably get something pretty decent. But yeah. So okay so what's lighting. Next is accessories. So what exactly do you mean by like cages?
No, let's do audio.
Oh, audio. Okay.
Audio's a fun one for me because we're using the audio right now.
You're gonna have your picks. I already have mine.
I know they might be in best audio deal Cyber Monday.
Oh, and they're cheaper.
Oh, is that what you got? All right.
This is what I have.
For audio, obviously, like content creation, you need great audio. Like, look at us right now. I'm on Instagram. We're so far away.
But you
need like audio. And for Austin's pick, this one is for the camera, right? For a camera.
You can use it for your phone.
It's based. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah. So, it says with iPhone, Android, PC camera.
So he's got the Newer. Newer is a great brand too, honestly. Like some of our lights are from Newer. So Newer, $89. Wow, that's pretty cheap, dude. These mics have gotten so cheap now. Yeah, I think tech has just gotten so affordable.
for them a few months ago.
Oh, that you actually have it.
Yeah,
nice, yeah.
This is one of my pick. So I have it right here. opens up. You have the mics. This thing is phenomenal. I used it on a shoot. I used it on a shoot at a jiu-jitsu gym, and they were like wearing them while they were rolling, and I thought they were gonna get broken or the audio was gonna be bad. Turned out just fine.
Nice.
Just fine. And these work with your camera, with your phone, with your computer. They work with everything. So I really couldn't complain.
Okay, so my new one just came out. It's called the DJI Mini.
Yes, that's the one everybody's pushing.
We don't have that. That literally came out a few days ago. So the mini audio mic. Yep. Yeah. So that, there you go.
The mic mini?
Yep. Look at that.
Looks like a mini camcorder.
It's basically the same thing that yours is, but DJI.
169.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
For camera, iPhone, Android vlog streaming.
The only thing is you can't plug in like a little lav mic on these little clips, but that is that's like not bad. And if you just want to get like the mic and pair it with like an Osmo, it's $50.
Oh.
You can just buy the mic separately too.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the Osmo as a good camera either.
Well, that'll be my pick.
Okay. All right.
That would have been the best camera actually.
I'd still say the ZV.
We'll save it. We'll
save it. I still think the ZV, but that's like a good second.
Yeah.
That's like a close second.
At the end of the segment, we're going to give our fun picks.
Yeah, we'll give our top picks for
that I actually use this year.
Yeah, I would say the stuff we can actually recommend.
Okay, so that's basically the best mic. What about best shotgun mic like this? Honestly, you can just get any Rode shotgun mic for $50, or just any mic that picks up room audio, and they're great. Like this is good.
$80 for Rode, which is a known brand.
Yeah, and
ultra compact.
You know what's good about this mic is you can use it as a USB mic, and it can plug into your computer.
Oh, and then you can just run
instead
it.
of using this,
you just run it.
You can just have like a little podcast mic.
Gotcha.
So that.
Okay. Hey Sandy, what's up? Oh, and then Shane says
Sandy's
I owe him more
here?
than 5. Sandy's here, and Shane is here from Tangled Rights, which just had an episode drop this morning. He says Austin owes me more than $5. I don't think I owe you.
Hey guys,
anything.
you know, there's a little super chat, and you can support us. You can pay me directly right now on YouTube.
So this mic is pretty good. Rode Video Mic Go 2 ultra compact shotgun microphone, 3.5 millimeter and USB like yours. You can see the USB right there, and then probably in the back. No, not this lady. No, I want to see this. Oh, I think that's the exact mic. Yeah, it's that exact mic.
Yep.
Yep.
So you can plug in this mic
into your computer.
USB. Actually, you can plug this mic into your iPhone now.
I could plug it into my iPhone
if you have the USB-C iPhone.
Which I do, and I can also get a cage. That's the other thing is you can get a cage with like an adapter with like a dongle. Yep. Crazy.
Kind of like this.
Correct. Yeah. Little iPhone cage.
There's so many things. We might have to do another part 2.
We might have to do definitely.
All right, so that's our top audio picks.
What is next is
these
accessories.
Cyber Monday deals also go on for the entire year, by the way.
For the rest of the year at this point.
This is marketing at this point.
So
all right,
camera accessories
segment, or just like kind of accessories and like just pick one.
Okay, so I have a weird one then.
Best camera. Are we doing camera accessories?
I was going to do a computer accessory.
Okay, accessory.
I'd say best accessories.
There's my tummy. Is that how you spell accessory? Dude, it's so...
Sure, yeah.
I'm so confused.
Run with it. I went to CCSD.
Sandy,
I can't be held too much.
What's up? Sandy, we wish you were here, by the way.
Yeah, Franny, definitely check out one of those shotgun mics. You'll probably get much better audio quality than just the microphone on your phone. And you can easily find one that works with just 3.5 out, especially if, I don't know which phone you have, which iPhone you have, but maybe you have a USB-C one, then maybe you can get a USB-C mic and then it'll work just fine for you. But I have my accessory ready. Shane says I owe him more than $5. He has all the money.
Giving shout outs to our
shout out Shane and Franny and Sandy. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be my pick. This is a controversial one.
Okay, hold on. Austin's accessory is
The Logitech
Yes.
MX Master 3S. So I've been using an MX Master for 3 years now.
Wow.
3 years. You look at it and you can tell it's grimy.
Sure.
But it's such a good, especially for like, let's say you're going to do content creation, editing, or you do a lot of Excel stuff. This right here is a game changer. This side scroller wheel.
Yeah.
I love that thing. I use that mouse exclusively.
Mine's going to be a little bit more pricey, and I'm wearing it on my glass. On my head.
Oh, okay. So
Meta
first,
glasses.
before we get to that MX Master 3S, $100. You can find them refurbed for $90. You can probably go to backmarket.com and find them cheaper. But let's go Meta Ray-Ban.
For content creators, this is like easy
wanna get
behind
some.
the scenes, man.
I want to get some.
And you don't have to put prescriptions and
I would
transition
need to.
lenses like mine, but like you should consider if you're gonna do sunglasses or regular glasses, when or do the transitions. They're a little bit more pricey, but they have been like my go-tos for sound. Like I'm literally listening to Instagram people come in through my Meta glasses right now. I can play music. AI is really good. The app, I have like an entire playlist that I'll probably link below if you guys want to watch that. But the Meta glasses are my top accessory for actually the end of 2023 up till this entire year. I've been using the Meta glasses all day long
Yeah.
because they're on my head, like it's so convenient.
Shane is asking for a link already for the MX Master. That's going to be in the description, but I'll send it to you directly,
We'll have to do
Shane.
it after too because we're kind of doing these on the fly.
On the fly.
So we didn't plan this, Shane.
Yeah. But I'll send you a link for that one because I love that mouse. I actually converted. Here's the funny thing. I converted all of my last studio to using the MX Master.
Nice.
Every single person that was under the age of 30, which is pretty much everybody, had an MX Master by the end of their time there.
Wow.
Every single person. That's how much
Shane's
I love
just
that
a
mouse.
chill guy,
He's just a chill guy
He's just
with a
doing
cool chill podcast.
With his chill podcast.
All right, so I guess that kind of rounds us out. I mean, so that's good accessory for your computer. That's a good accessory for content creation, especially just because it's such a, like you said, it's such a game changer in like practicability or practicality, I guess.
Practicality for sure. Like it's just always on your head. So
Yeah, I mean they're on your head right now.
yeah, we got our buddy Sean who loves wearing them too. So.
Yeah, Sean, and you were yelling at him. You're like, dude, you need to wear them more. You're literally filming Ryan Pineda.
I know he's on stage. It's so good to have just like an extra like behind the scenes last minute. But we're gonna segue into look at you guys scouting all the cool gear on the holidays. This is Rick from State of Flux. He was at the pitch one day. He was the one that worked for MTV.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Look at us. There's
Scouting
you. Shout out to
we're gearaholics just like everybody watching.
Yo, Rick still needs to come to the studio, man.
Rick, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Should we do more of these lives, guys? Like we've had people kind of watching.
Yeah. No, I would say maybe we gotta, especially with this, maybe we can talk like it's like a news kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like something big happens.
For
All right,
sure.
let's talk
Like
about
we'll go
this.
through gear news and even
Yeah.
like just current events and stuff like that. Sandy says yes.
Well, then you have to be here for him, then, Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy needs to come to one of these lives on a weekend. Maybe we'll do one on a Saturday. All right, we're moving on to Austin's top gear picks for 2024. Hold on. Let me get the banner. I'm actually curious to what you're going to talk about.
So, I mean, if we're gonna go, do we want to go down the line of each thing?
Sure.
So, phone. I'll pull it up again. Phone is going to be easy. We talked about it at the beginning of the show today.
There's my tummy. We're going.
It's going to be this. It's going to be
breakfast after this.
Yep. It's going to be iPhone 15 Pro.
All right, that's your phone pick.
That's my phone pick. It's this right here.
Okay.
Literally, it's been in the shot the entire time. I love this thing.
Oh, what about this cool little stand you
yeah.
have?
So I bought
that's
that
like an accessory from IKEA.
I got it from IKEA the other day.
Do that again. Like that was your phone on this thing.
Yeah. So I put my phone on here because I do a lot of live streams. My show with other clients. So I always want to have my phone propped up because I can use it as like a dual screen kind of thing. And like right now I have the Instagram stream open so I can see that. iPhone 15 Pro is my phone pick. If you want to go
that's
back
his
to
iPhone 15 Pro's his phone pick.
Yep. If you want to go back to us, we're going to jump over to computer, and my pick is currently what's sitting in front of me right now. This thing right here. That is the MacBook Pro 14-inch Apple M3 Max with the 14-core CPU and 30-core GPU, minus 36 gigs of RAM, and it's a 1 terabyte SSD. This thing is a monster. It handles everything I throw at it video-wise. I literally run my business out of this laptop.
Rick says, yeah, baby, I just got an
The 15 Pro. It's a good
He
phone.
loves it.
The 15
Nice.
Pro is a great phone. I love it. Okay, so then we can go back to me.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to say for the camera is what I had mentioned.
ZVE 10 is
Yep,
his camera.
the ZVE 10. This bad boy right here that I'm holding.
It's not showing though.
Oh, that, you know why? This is why. There you go.
Okay. I didn't know you could switch it like that.
Yeah, Sony ZVE 10 right now, $698 with a lens. That's a great deal. I love this thing. This thing is great. It works great. Unless you run it too long, then it overheats. But for vlogging, if you're gonna film with this, I think it'll work great. Especially when you put a cage on it like this, and you have a mic. Then you can put a light, and then you can add maybe even an external monitor if you want to get really serious. But
By the way, if you're watching this, we're gonna be selling these and replacing them because they do overheat. So hit us up if you want to buy
I'm
them.
actually gonna buy this one off of them.
Yeah,
but
you are.
yeah, I think so.
Oh, cool. Okay. We're getting a new camera in the studio.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new camera, which will be Rob's pick. So we'll get to that here in a minute. But I think for the price for 4K footage, you just can't beat it.
Thoughts on the RAM on the MacBook?
So
Rick's asking.
Yeah. So the 36 gigs of RAM on here, I've had zero issues. So I personally, you can't see it, but I have this thing called iStats. It's a really cool program. I think it's like $15 one time, but it shows you what all of your stuff is running at currently. So
Is it free?
no, it's like $15.
Oh, sorry, you just said that.
Yeah. But so I can see how much of my RAM is being used. I don't think I'm ever more than halfway.
He says that new RAM is stupid fast.
It is very fast.
Also, Francis says, "Wait, no, seriously, how much? What are you talking about, Francis?
Franny, what are you talking about? How much on what? The Sony?
We're going quick." Oh yeah, he's asking about to sell the ZVE 10.
Oh, do you want to buy one? I mean, we have
You
two
want to
of
buy
them.
our used ones?
We have two of them.
Let me. I don't know.
We'll get back to you.
I'll look at the used sites and then make me a competitive offer.
I'll tell you this
Oh,
right
he's
here.
gonna look right now.
That is not how you spell Sony. They don't have them here.
Okay,
I would say.
we'll message you in a second.
Yeah, the Sony. Yeah. So I mean, if you want to buy it brand new, Franny, $698 right now with a lens. That's the thing, is these won't come with lenses.
Yeah, we won't sell
With a
it.
lens, it's $698 right now, 13% off with a lens, and it comes with a little dead cat for your audio.
Yeah, Franny, just get a new one, dude.
Get a new one. But $698 right now for the Sony ZVE 10. And then, of course, Franny, you'll just hit me up and you'll go, what memory cards do I need with this, and I'll help you out, of course. Okay, so that's my pick for that. I'm going to skip webcam and hard drives and all
Yeah.
that.
And mine's gonna be even a little different. I'm just gonna show you what I have in the bag.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm showing them. I have pretty much everything here,
Yeah.
too. So audio, which I talked about.
Is your newer, huh?
Yep. Newer lav mic, which are these right here. I love these. These things are great. They work great in terms of they also have, I forgot, they also have active noise cancellation on them.
So you're happy with the battery life too?
Yeah, I charged them overnight the night before a big shoot, and they were running for about probably 2 hours.
Yeah, nice.
Zero battery issues. But for $90, you get two lav mics that you can use on your iPhone, your Android, your PC, or your camera.
Franny, we're gonna have to do that after because we're kind of making this on the fly. We
Yes, Franny, we will have an affiliate link for you to check out. And when we do it, we should just make a Google Doc.
We should have did this.
I know,
We should
I
have
know.
did this first.
I know. We'll get a Google Doc and we'll
Whoops.
send it out. But by the time you're seeing this as the re-upload, you should see it down in the description. And I think that's kind of it for me in terms of things I've wanted to share.
Yeah,
On my top
hopefully
picks.
Stu's working in the background putting these affiliate links up.
If not, we'll just do that. We'll do that after.
All right, and then I'm gonna change mine to. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna show you my picks. And pull up the Osmo. That'll be my first one.
Yeah, that's a good one. You have the 3,
I'll put Robbie.
Mr. Robert.
Robbie's. Oh,
Pocket
it's off
3?
the channel. Yeah. Okay, so mine will be the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Kit, which I have here. Boom. This thing's the best.
$669. That's actually a little bit better than the ZVE.
If you go to my recent YouTube uploads, I've filmed everything on the Osmo.
It's such a good camera.
And like, it's so convenient because like, I want to show people how cool it is. Obviously I have mine rigged out, but like, this thing's so tiny. Here it is.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, sorry. This thing, the Osmo Pocket 3 is so...
I love it.
Austin wants to buy one, but I'm not going
to buy one. I'm not going to buy one. I'm going to buy a ZVE 10 instead.
This is like the ultimate vlogging camera for me because...
A lot of vloggers I watch currently. Franny, you watch Tim Tracker. Tim uses this.
Because to me, it's all about convenience, right? And like the fact that it has a built-in mic and you just turn in the mic and you can like vlog. And I've also used it on professional shoots. I was scared at first to like start charging clients with this thing.
We've charged for our phones.
It looks so good.
We've charged for our phones,
and it hasn't ever, ever overheated. The 4K is never overheated.
Yeah, let's. What's the codec that supports? The Sony or the DJI?
This is DJI codec. It's like its own
it's
thing.
its own. Yeah. I would say for the ZVE 10, I think it's it's just an MP4 regular H.264.
No, this is also MP4. It's wrapped in MP4 codec.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Yeah, MP4 codec. Sorry, but yeah, ZVE 10 is my camera pick. My laptop would be that deal Austin actually found, which would be in this new site that we just discovered called
Back Market.
Back Market.
Yeah, let me go
back. It's like refurbished sites. Sorry, we're kind of running a couple things here.
MacBook Pro Max. Was it this one?
Yeah, it was the one I had. Oh, well, you can even get that one. But it's the M1 Pro Max chip.
Oh, no, it's Max. You had an M1 Max. Not a Pro Max. There's no such thing as a Pro Max.
There's no such thing? Oh, I think it's Ultra. It's called the Ultra.
Oh, okay. Well, this one, though. This one you still like.
You got to switch over your screen.
I'm sharing it now. This one right here.
Yeah, so this is my laptop that like is a beast. Like I'm editing 4K, like multiple audio files. Never once has the fan kicked in. And you can get that for like now $1,753. I bought mine for like $5,000 plus tax.
Yeah, I paid $3,600 for mine that I was.
So you can get this laptop for like under $2,000 and then get an SSD that we had earlier.
Let's say you come in with $5,000. You could get this MacBook. You could get a ZVE 10. You could get the newer mics. So you have a mic system for it. You could get the T7
SSD. Yep.
SSD. And then
for almost like just a little over $2,000. Honestly.
For like $4,000.
Oh, okay. You're saying if you had $5,000.
If you had $5,000, you could get almost everything we've been listing. The iPhone, if you need a backup camera.
4K ProRes. No, not 4K ProRes for the Osmo, Rick. We don't need 4K ProRes. He said, M3 Max are a game changer. He loves the Mac. He loves it.
Yeah, that's what I have, the M3 Max in here, and it's so good. So,
okay, so that's that. And then my mic pick is actually the one we're using right now on Instagram. It is the Hollyland Lark M2 or that DJI mic. But I'll link this mic because I think it's still a great mic and it's really tiny. Like Austin and I have the mic on right now. You can't really see it. It sounds good on Instagram. They sell.
If you want to share,
yeah,
I have it right here. 111.
Yeah, for $111.
$111.
You have the receiver on the left, on the bottom left, that can go to your camera. And then if you scroll up a tiny bit so we can see it, it comes with the Lightning. If you have the old phone like mine, Lightning adapter, or the USB adapter like Austin's. It's basically like what Austin has in there, but in a small, tiny little case. I think that's the best mic out there. I have videos on that
I would
too,
say
on the
you
YouTube
now
channel.
have 3 options in terms of mics. You could do the Newers for 89, you could do the Hollylands for 111, or you could do the DJIs for 169.
Yeah,
you kind of have
for sure.
you kind of none of those 3 are going to let you down. in terms
Also,
of
I've
audio.
made a ton of videos on some of these products on my YouTube. So if you scroll into my playlist in my review channel, I've probably made some videos on these, on some of them. Like the ZVE10, I made a video. I made video about this mic. And then last thing, I'll just kind of wrap it up. My phone case. Everybody is always looking at my phone case where it's this small rig phone case, and I have cards on the back of my phone, so I need a fatter phone case. And so I opted for this one, which like fits my phone with the cards in it and my phone case, and it's this small rig.
This one is $48, and it comes with the cage and 2 handles.
I also have a video on that with the links on my YouTube somewhere. But yeah, that's like the thing I use most. It's this and the Meta glasses, and now the Osmo.
And then your phone, that, and then the pocket.
Those are my 3 like top 2024 like creative.
I would say what I use the most for creating is the A7C, the ZVE10,
Really?
but then my phone and then the MacBook.
Yeah.
Everything goes to my MacBook though. Like even like, because I know with TikTok, people are like, you should edit in TikTok. And I'm like, no, I learned how to use Premiere Pro.
Same.
So I edit it on Premiere Pro and then I just airdrop it back. That's another thing with the iPhone and the MacBook. Oh, airdropping is so nice. If you have footage,
That's what I was trying to tell Sandy. She's like a creator and she films a lot on her iPhone. And then like she doesn't like have
She was at the
MacBook.
Apple store yesterday or the other day.
So she has a hard time transferring stuff from her phone to like.
Yeah. She was at the Apple store like a week ago, and I got excited, and then she was like, "No, I just needed a new phone." I was like, "You should have gotten a new computer."
Just because it's an easy workflow, like you can drop in your files
I just
on
got a new
messages. You know what I mean? So
see, Sandy's like, "I just got a new phone." Sandy, we just showed you on Back Market right here. Back Market.
that's my computer.
1753
I paid $5,000 for that.
for fair
It's
condition.
so badass. Get it?
1750. You can do affirm it. But yeah, so I think that kind of wraps up for Cyber Monday today. Which are really, like you said, the deals are going to be there the entire time.
They're going to be there the whole time for sure. Yeah, we'll wrap up. Thanks for watching, guys. It may take some time to get the affiliate links up because there was a lot.
There was a lot.
And how do we end this? How do you end your lives?
Stay bizarre. No, I'm just kidding. Wrong channel. I don't know. I just say thanks, everybody. Make sure to check out Rob's other videos.
I'm just gonna walk out.
Yeah, he's just going to walk out. It's his show, and I'm going to end his show for him. So, cool. Very nice. Check out Truly Bizarre.
I like.